Good morning. Good morning, beautiful family. This morning is a morning where I feel sometimes before I turn the camera on, I feel emptiness. Most of the time, actually, emptiness, and I just know I have to turn it on. It's guided by my soul, and just to transmit the frequency of earth, the frequency of love, and the grid work. This is part of the grid work, because what I'm saying, what is coming through me here, it's not I, it's what Source is speaking through me. It's going right into the grid, and also here on the Soulful Media, it can go right into the World Wide Web, which is also a grid. Yeah. So it's beyond my ego, or if what I say is good enough, or if I look good enough, or if I feel like it. This is the grid work. Yeah, I'm really consciously aware of that, and I always have done that, because when we remember who we truly are, we realize that we have always done it and been that, we were just not conscious of it. This is true. How are you when you travel? Like when I travel, when I am at places, I don't do things, I merge with the land. It could be, I was once in New Zealand for 2 weeks. There's a message coming in on WhatsApp. It stops this and I come back on. And all I felt I had to do was spend time in the forest of my friend and tune from that place into the whole of New Zealand. At that point I wasn't in the world. At that point I was aware of it, but I wasn't so conscious as I'm conscious of it now. So when I am going to other places, to other countries, to other lands, which is all one earth, I immerse, I merge. And for me it is then about just immersing myself into the land, into the grid, receiving from it, giving to it, exchanging with it. Now that is the deep healing that we do as grid workers. That's how we heal our body, charge up with the frequency, and bring that frequency through us, also the exchange that happens into the portal there. So this is my everyday living, and I'm speaking to that, so you might realize that in yourself as well, that that's what you are doing. Now that is my I have to be out in nature, I have to be on these portals every day, and I'm also guided to turn the camera on and this, so I can share with you, and I am speaking the new earth into reality. We have to be so aware of our words, because they cast a spell, and our blood is way more than just blood. Our blood is, when I just say that, I can feel it. It's our energy flow, our crystalline grit, and through our blood, it's powerful. Our blood has our essence in it. So, we have to be aware of that also with what we get shot into our blood, what people get shot into their blood, what blood tests and so on, where, with whom, and all of that. Our blood is carrying our sacred codes. Yeah. And for the feminine, the bleeding, for years and years and years, I have I have reprogrammed my womb, or the distorted energy that were from the matrix program out of it, where we were never taught to honor our blood, but all our blood carries secret codes. It is so valuable, so valuable. And our blood, our whole body, listens to what we think and what we say. So we're literally, that's why it's called spelling. We have to be so aware of how we talk to our blood. Yeah. And then our ancestors, our children, they are also our flesh and our blood. So it is so powerful. So one guinea pig has gone exploring. I just have to watch a little bit the birds. The plover was just flying by. The beautiful sun is shining onto the water, and it is very, very magical. I love taking the guinea pigs with me out. They come bike riding with me. I take different ones out that jump out to me in the morning, and I am giving them a different life experience than to just be in their houses. They come out with me. They have come out with me for many, many years. They sit. They are here on my heart in a sling, and yeah, it's very beautiful. So our blood, our crystalline blood, and our body isn't a machine, our body isn't a car, our body is a liquid crystal temple. Yeah, we are the most incredible temple. And we are a water temple as well. And through the right water, through living water, we shift our frequency. Let's also have a drink together of the return to origin water, which is living, structured water that matters to shift our frequency, as does the earth energy, the frequencies. Water matters. We need water to detox. We need the right water. We need the right water to turn on. Yeah, we also need the earth energy. We need to be grounding. We need to be out in nature. We need to be barefoot on the earth. We need to be in the sun with as much skin as possible. And yeah, this is essential. So not everybody can do that, and not everybody has a living stream of spring water in their backyard. So in this age of technology, in the age of Aquarius, we are linking nature with technology. And there are powerful devices that I have become aware of that are helping us in that process. Like the Kangen machines, the return to origin water machines that make different pH level waters. I don't just drink. I drink the 9.5. I use the beauty water for my skin. I also use the very acidic water for disinfecting. I use it for cleaning. I use it to put onto wounds. And I use it when something comes on as part of the shifts, or when I just feel a sore throat or so, I have a little bit of that and it goes away. So I don't anymore am taken out for weeks and weeks by a flu or whatever that's called. I work with the water. I work powerfully with detoxification, and yeah, the water is who I am. We are water. So water is the most powerful medicine. We are also energy. So energy and frequency and water is our medicine. Yeah. And then I use the 11.5, which is highly alkaline water. I drink that also a lot when I sneeze a lot suddenly, or when I do feel something coming on, because I'm upgrading, or the toxic load of other people or the environment is affecting me. I am alkalining my body with that water, and then I'm quickly well again. I keep myself well. Yeah, that's what well-being is about. Well-being also in our ascension process is so essential. Yeah, we New Earth pioneers, we are super sensitive because we are feeling everything. We are feeling everything, and the discernment is turned on fully. So what is right, what is wrong for us, for humanity, for my body. So I'm recommending that from my own experience, and then those of you who align, you feel it. Those of you who don't, you are not on my fractal. It doesn't matter. You find what you align with. Yeah. So it's very, very powerful as we are in this age of Aquarius. And I come from this point, I am out in nature, and I am embracing technology that helps me repair my body and assist me in my ascension process of merging my soul with my body. Then I welcome it with open arms, and I share that with humanity because I deeply care. I deeply care for all living beings here, the animals, humans, the plants, earth. Yeah, and I am here as part of the return to origin, which is love and true health and wealth, well-being, because that is the essence of our soul. Our soul is abundant, our soul is truly healthy, our soul is eternal. And when we embody our soul, our body, our body changes. We're becoming light-filled. We need to allow our body to run on higher light frequencies. So that requires a change. We need the right water for that. We need the right frequency for it. Oh. One is there. One is very adventurous. So this is taking the cages away. This is, this is us. This is us when we liberate and leave the cages and run freely. Do we allow that, or are we governed by fear? Like, even if this would be her last moment, how beautiful that she has run over the grass and experienced this freedom. Or do we keep them all on a leash? Yeah. So, I love providing my guinea pigs and everyone I relate with freedom. Freedom to run where they want to run. Because that's what I stand for, freedom. And uncaged, unlimited living. Yeah, and we each have to follow our soul's guidance. Not another one's, our own. And trust our soul guidance. And we need to do what we need to do to be fully who we are. Yeah. So now she feels charged up with earth, which is such a difference. Yeah. And she feels the warmth, the sun has been on her body, the light of life. Yeah. Yeah. So my mission, my soul mission, is becoming clearer every day. And that's not from ego, it's just being, not doing magic, doing manifesting, all this ego nonsense and distractions and traps. Just to be receptive to my soul's guidance in every moment, and following and flowing. That is not doing business, that is not doing life, that is being fully alive. And the beautiful birds, you can hear them. They are dancing to that. The beautiful swallows. Yeah. So, restoring our living, vibrant light frequency is glorious. And as I shared yesterday, there isn't one or the other. There is all and the other. There's one and the other. And there's all and more. Yeah. There's a lot flowing in right now. And what I shared with you about is the PEMF, pulsed electromagnetic field, which has been around since the 1970s, just like the Kangen machine, which is also when I was born in 1973. And this device I've come across is mixed with terahertz, which is the light of life. So that together, pulsed into the body, is earth energy and sun energy, kind of on steroids, but not on steroids, but direct. It's direct into the body to turn us on. It's direct. It's like direct sharing, like direct selling. It's direct. It takes the middleman out. It takes the middle out. And it's affecting our blood back to liquid light. Yeah, not shooting some poison into our blood. I am sharing things that keep us chemically free, but that assist us to return to origin, which is also a state to be pain-free, to have the energy flow freely through our body, so we function optimally in this beautiful crystalline temple our body is. Yeah. And then we are aligning everything with soul. That includes money, out of the distortion, our creative sexual energy, everything out of our distortion, out of the distortions, not our distortions, out of the distortions of the old programs, into alignment with our soul and with Source, with God, with Great Spirit, to become who we have always been, also in our magnificent bodies, and to live the most beautiful life, fully alive. When we are in pain, it's not joyful because it hurts. We are not here to hurt. Some pain still comes from the old programs, the beliefs in aging, the beliefs or the wrong use of our body, the abuse, chemicals, energetic distortions, things we took on from others, or where we have abused our body when it wasn't in tensegrity, doing sports when our body is not in tensegrity, wears the body down, if we are in tensegrity, our body pumps up. That matters the most. That's where I've been helping athletes with body talk sessions, because that helps the body get into tensegrity. And then when we run and do whatever the sport is, our joints and our cartilage and everything pumps up. We are meant to stay healthy and vibrant. We are not meant to age and go downhill from age 30 or so. But it requires us to become more conscious and aware. Yeah. So many are finding out, oh yeah, now I'm 40, 50 and it just doesn't work anymore that I spend 2 hours in the gym running and I'm still gaining weight or whatever, because it has never worked. But yeah, it's a very fascinating process. It was never necessary. And when we were in denser energy, I needed to do very different exercises and movement, because everything was so dense, and I needed to unpeel myself out of the density. So we are now in the age of ease and grace. And I spoke this morning with a fellow community member, and she was saying that she doesn't want to put her body onto anything electronic that she plugs into the PowerPoint. She heals with nature. And when I asked more, she is ever rarely so barefoot on the earth, and it's not enough. And yes, she lives here also surrounded by nature, and she grows her own food, so she has a lot of advantages that also many people don't have. So these devices are also for people in cities or that don't have access to nature. And I am so grateful for what I am discovering, how we can help humanity, because we are all family. This is not just about us. This is about helping everybody, because we are all rising together and we are all leading each other home and creating the new earth through our embodiment. So I am speaking to you, fellow humanitarians, to you, fellow new earth paradigm leaders. If you resonate with me, then we are on the same fractal and we have the same mission. If you don't, then you are not. And you can focus on somewhere else. Yeah. So easy. So, take the lid off, take the cages off, and run freely. And look what they are doing in the kangaroo yesterday that I shared from. Body on the earth. It's so healing. So healing. And even when we are not sick or unwell, we need this every day. We need to plug in with Mother Earth and the light. This is not a luxury that can be put off until retirement. This is necessary. And this is joy. There's nothing more joyful than this. Like sitting here with these beautiful birds and the sound of water rushing down over the rocks, sitting here by this water, watching the water birds, with these beautiful trees and the wind, feeling the sun in my eyes and on my body. There is nothing that I want more than what I have and what is here. There's nothing more than I am. Everything is inside of us. And this beautiful life is art. Now the animals, the plover babies that just left, their spirit can pop into any other animal. So I'm just feeling them actually in these two birds that are here. they shift around. Animals can hop into other bodies and can shift around. And, you know, plovers are earth birds, like they are on the earth running around. And then these are tree birds. They nest in trees and they hang out in trees. The plovers are very vulnerable on earth because they get seen by the predators, and I'm so grateful to be so deeply immersed with the animals and to have been with them the last few days and to have them on the videos in these live transmissions so we can watch them again as well. And they are part of the Creating the Legacy, and they have joined the In Sync Prosperity community. They are part of my team. When you come and join with me, you come into a big field of animals, humans and animals, the living community I am. And yeah, I'm standing for deep joy of living and sharing that and spreading that. And you are likely a grid worker as well, and we do that together. Where you live, where I live, and our souls, there is no time, there is no space. We are also right next to each other. We are one. We are one family, sacred family. The masters we are in these bodies, remembering truly who we are and returning to origin and assisting this planet to return to origin. Love, health, wealth, abundance. All flows from soul alignment. Yeah. So we are sending lots of love, infinite, pure, innocent love, which we are. It's not what we have, it's what we are. What we are. Yeah. Have a magical day in this beautiful paradise. I have another birthday celebration with my son, another lunch, a family lunch, and we have a beautiful celebration of life party also today in our community here. It will be so beautiful, so many of our family coming together, celebrating. I don't know, probably 100 people or so. I don't know how many it will be, but at least 50, 60 celebrating here on our land, that we are living here together, that our hearts are connected, that our souls led us here together. Yeah, so many blessings and so much love to our soul embodiment and our return to origin, our return to innocence, our return to love. I see you again when I come on next.